All right, I'm here. Welcome back to Friday Night Live. I'm Dr. Darya Ghafourpour, the gentle dentist, and I'm super happy you're here tonight. It's been one of those evenings when I had some weird technical glitches, and this time it's with my phone. So I hope that I stay logged on with you all. I'm really right near the wireless router, and somehow it said I had a poor signal. So thanks for being here. Welcome back. And tonight's topic, if you haven't noticed, I'm doing my best to come up with encouraging topics that make you feel inspired to take one step in front of the other, to be more present, to be more grounded and more connected with your communities. And so tonight's topic is about strength in numbers. Great. Thanks, Donna, for letting me know you can see and hear me. That's good. You ever get that feeling like no one can hear what you're saying? Why is no one listening to me? Anyway, here we are. So, I've been seeing a lot of examples, and particularly I think I'm in tune with this because of Thanksgiving, which recently happened here in the United States. And it's one of my favorite holidays, and a time when everyone is really happy to give to one another, to receive from one another, to get together in groups, and for a common goal of, it could be a common goal of nourishing. So sometimes there are food kitchens that do, they're on extra active duty when the holidays are here, because they want for people to be nourished and enjoy their meals. And so that's one example where people band together and come together for a common goal, which is super duper important. And what happens when you're nourishing yourself, especially in the presence of others, is it helps uplift your spirits, and that's really great. And this morning I was listening to my morning show on the drive into work, and so cool that they were doing fundraisers to benefit the people who were affected by the recent wildfires that happened, I guess already a month ago or so, in Santa Rosa area, Napa area, and a lot of people lost their homes, and some people lost their lives, and it's definitely been one of those tragedies that has spurred a stronger community. And there was this very inspiring, they were broadcasting live from a couple of locations of the Bay Club, which is, a fitness center that, it's a lot more than that, and they're very strong on community. And what happened was, on my drive-in, I listened to the DJs just get really flabbergasted because somebody handed them a check, a very big check. It was for $5,000. And so they brought him over to the mic, they were just astounded that someone was being so generous like that. And he said, we were going to donate anyway. We had already written this check. We wanted to donate anyway, but we heard that you guys were doing this fundraiser, and, we've been part of your community. We've been listening to your show for so many years, and we wanted to be part of it. So they drove over, they arrived there at the Bay Club, and they presented this check, and then you hear the announcement that, the Bay Club is matching every donation. So his $5,000 check turned into $10,000 for helping people rebuild their homes, or whatever it is that they need, people who are at a loss right now because of the devastation of the wildfires. And I thought that was an amazing example, and what a miracle that was. And he could have donated that check on his own beforehand, but something told him, just wait and do it as part of the group. And I thought that was there's just a real cool message in that you never know how the effect that you have can be expanded, and how much more impactful you can be when you can band together with other people who have a common goal and who are like-minded. And I'm thinking of another example, and I see all sorts of things happening like this on. I'm pretty in touch with Facebook, and I'm a member of a number of groups, and I think I'm going to be building my own group here on Facebook one of these days. So actually, as a side note, let me know if that's something that you would be interested in, and maybe you can put some ideas in the comments below for what topics you'd like to focus on. You know me, I'm a little bit freewheeling, and I don't think of these topics until like the very end. until I'm right about to go live on camera. And so it's kind of going to work that way with a Facebook group that I'd create as well, I think. Not to say I wouldn't put thought into it and intention going into it, but right now I'm not focusing on that. But my point is that there's one Facebook group that I've joined recently, and it's called Club Miracles, and it's with Emmanuel Dagger, who's just this amazing soul. You know, in fact, I've reposted some of his posts, which are just heartfelt. There's heartfelt generosity there, and wanting to give and wanting for people's spirits to be uplifted. And what he says is, when he puts out an affirmation, like his Friday is Gratitude Friday, and I don't think I've reposted his post today. I might do that. But what he says is, put out there what it is that you're grateful for, and you can link that also with what a desire is. Hi, Azita, my sister's here. Lots of hearts, I love it. And then comment below with what your gratitude is, what your desire is as well. And not only that, but read what other people write, because when you focus on what someone else's intention is at the same time, you're feeding extra. Oh, Dr. Santos. Oh, I didn't recognize whose little icon that was. So nice to see you. Attitude of gratitude. Love it. Yes, totally. Look, now Facebook is letting me oops. I guess it's not. It looked like it was going to let me Facebook is letting me go horizontal again. It looks like they maybe put that power back in my hands last week, and I hadn't realized it. So now it's it's tricking me into thinking that I can do little things, but I can't. Anyway, so with that, I thought that was a great inspiration there, and as a result, I've connected with others in a similar way, where we decided, okay, there's power in numbers. When we can come together with our common goals, then we can help each other achieve those goals. If nothing else, just by giving emotional support and by putting your thoughts through meditation, concentration, prayer, however you want to look at that, whatever is your method, because people find different ways of finding community and of finding grounding for themselves and within themselves, and people will call that something different. Someone will have a different word for that, and it might be prayer, it might be meditation, it might be concentration, it might be focus. It could be any of those things. The point is that when you put your heart and your mind and your thoughts and your intention into what it is that you desire, you're going to be that much more likely to find that desire and to achieve that goal. And when we can come together as a community and feel that same inspiration and desire to help one another out, then that outcome is going to be achieved a lot more readily, a lot more easily, and a lot more quickly. And so I see that happening all the time. I've mentioned some of the business groups that I'm a part of, and I pop into their Facebook groups, and one person will put out their intention. 30 minutes later, there's probably 15 or 20 comments already of people going, yeah, you got this. Hey, have you thought about using this technique? Hey, what about this idea that you talked about before? Are you going to weave that into it? And all these ideas bounce around, and there's more inspiration and more togetherness and more joy and more excitement. And all of that emotion helps take us one step further to the goal that we're wanting to reach. So I'm speaking a little bit broadly, and then I brought up a few examples that I feel are important and that I relate with. Maybe you can put some examples that you relate with in the comments below, and let's put it out there. What it is that you're looking to achieve. Is there anything that anyone in my community here in our community can help you out with? Put it out there. Put what your intention is. Let it be known. Let it be heard. And for you, maybe even just typing it out will help make it that much more real for you and more likely for you to achieve. So I'm here to support you. I'm super glad that you've joined me here again tonight. And if you haven't already, please like my Facebook page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be awesome. And if you know of anyone who'd be inspired by or find use in the videos that I've been doing here, please share them. You can go to the bottom and click on that word share, or you can do it privately or publicly. It'll give you those options, and then let's just keep spreading our influence and the goodness that we have going on here in this community. Share it outward. So together we can make a greater impact, and I'm really glad that you're part of my world here. A lot of gratitude to you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And of course, we've got to have some fun here. We've got to end, oh, I guess we're past things. What? By Coca-Cola? Well, oh no, I'm freezing up. Okay, hang in there.